I'm Chuck Epler. This is my wife, Pam, my son, Matthew. Just like to talk a little bit about our experience with Northwood Temple Academy. When it came time for preschool, Pam and I got together and we just decided that we wanted more for Matthew. And of course, when we found out that Northwood was starting the academy, it was really a no-brainer. And as a young family, private school versus public school, public school is free. It's on the, we pay our taxes and we can send our children to public school, but we wanted more for Matthew. And it was a financial sacrifice for a young family. But Matthew got into it and he really started out doing well. And what we realized, it was the love that the love and the care that the staff and the teachers showed toward Matthew. Like, you can only build a foundation once. And the foundation that Miss McClam and the other teachers that my children had, you cannot put a price on it. And speaking of price, as I look back over the years and as I look back with my children and on our finances, it was a sacrifice, but then again, it wasn't. Because you pay for what you want to pay for, and you invest in what you want to invest in. And I can think of no better investment than your children. And now today, his twin boys are at Northwood Temple Academy, and they're in the first grade. And I have no doubt that one day, and I hope I'm here to see it, that they'll graduate from Northwood Temple Academy.
It's neat being on the other end of it now, where I lived Northwood Temple, and now making the choice to send my children to school here. I'll use his phrase, was really a no-brainer, because it was just looking at what the world had to offer from not only an educational standpoint, but a worldview standpoint. Just turn on the news. I mean, you're probably not going to like what you hear. And I certainly didn't. My wife certainly did not. So again, very easy decision in the outset to say, okay, let's send our boys to Northwood. Definitely a financial sacrifice. I don't think anything worth gaining can be without sacrifice, but the return on investment, I agree. I don't know how you can put a value on investing in your children, not only their educational future, which is put Northwood up anywhere against anybody. They're going to come out near the top. I really feel that, and it's been proven too.
Matthew and Caroline both made straight A's. And when they got to college, they did the same thing. And Matthew graduated with honors. Caroline graduated with honors. She's in the medical field, and Matthew's a very successful businessman. And they make more money than their parents, thank God. And they're very successful, but it's very well-rounded. And that just really made Pam and I even more excited that we made the choice to send our children to Northwood Temple Academy.
I think anybody that thinks they're at a smaller private school, wow, how am I going to be in the real world? How am I going to be when I get out of these walls and go to college? Am I going to be prepared? Well, I was nervous, I think, just like probably a lot of people who have run that scenario in their mind would be. Well, I found when I got out and got into college, I was not only prepared, I was well prepared to stand up against all the publicly educated kids that were now my peers in school. Would not change a thing. Very excited for my children to be able to experience what they're experiencing. I know they're getting not only a first-class scholastic education, they are getting a first-class kingdom education. And I don't think you can separate the two as we walk through life. And I know their foundation will be laid solid because of the instruction that they're receiving in Northwood.